Thank you. Senator Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General Alvin, last September, the Air Force activated the Integrated Capabilities Command to integrate requirements and development and emerging capabilities and to modernize the force. The formation of this command is very timely as the service moves towards NGAD, the F-47. So General Alvin, I'm interested in the F-47 and how you see this new command, the Integrated Capabilities Command, supporting future development, both for the F-47 and the B-21 and anything beyond that.
Yeah, thank you, Senator. And we are now to the point where we have the Integrated Capabilities Command is in a provisional status. It was part of the series of activities that we had paused, and now we have a secretary in the seat who can evaluate those and make sure that we're on the right path for evolving that into where it needs to be. In its current instantiation, the vision is the value of the Integrated Capabilities Command is it doesn't develop the platform to be the best platform in the world. It understands what we're doing now is going through mission threads. What does that capability have to integrate with? It has to integrate with all the C3 and battle management, has to integrate with the other capabilities, the crypto modernization, all those things.
Does it do the integration with the CCAs?
It will ensure, yes, so that's the other value of it. It ensures that that system integrates with the others to develop an operational outcome, not just a performance parameter. And so it will ensure that. It will also ensure that as we move forward, some of the good ideas, we ensure that the good ideas meet the force design, not just make the platform better. If they make the platform better, but they don't make the platform perform better across the whole mission, then it's probably not worth spending the money on. So it will help us also make better use of every dollar to where that F-47 and those CCA and the B-21 and everything that goes with it gets a better combat outcome. And
is it fully staffed at this point?
Not at this point. It's got the provisional, and so it is doing modest work now. And as we look towards the next level of that, it will now take the sort of federated approach from some of the capability development being done in Langley and some in Barksdale and some at Scott. It will actually put those together and say, what does one Air Force force design look like? And that's its vision.
Is it pretty high level, or do you have like software engineers there to make sure software between platforms is integrated?
That the value of setting it up like it is, the software engineers and the technical experts, they are very tightly linked with the current office called the Agile Development Office. But they're the ones who take the good ideas from the operator and say, is that technically feasible? And it also has one-stop shopping for outside industry to come in and say, hey, I got a new design, I got a good product here. We can let them know, yes, go ahead and spend your IRAD dollars on that because that is going to be a part of our future force design or not. So it also helps industry as well. But it's got all the smart software engineers working with our Air Force Material Command.
Thank you. Unrelated subject. As the department continues to embrace multi-domain warfare, I'm concerned about the lack of training space available where we can integrate all domains, and we're dealing with airplanes that are flying faster and higher and air-to-air missiles that have a greater range. The stick is getting bigger. The ranges aren't getting bigger. We need cost-effective training for our pilots and the ability to actually engage in a contested EW environment. Last year at this hearing, we talked about opportunities to integrate the Air Force, Army, and Marine Corps training ranges in the state of Arizona to do multi-domain operationals and to have, you know, the ability to do just longer runs. So since then, General, what steps have you taken to stitch together to bridge these training areas in the state of Arizona to get better training for the Joint Force?
Yeah, thank you, Senator. I would say that we're still be in the forming phase. Last year we had a lot of exercises like the Bamboo Eagle exercises where we understood what the operational joint exercise would look like. We haven't yet looked at the stitching together, but your point was it was right last year and it's still right this year. There's the opportunity because of the geography of Arizona and actually leaking into New Mexico as well.
Yeah, we can go from Goldwater through the Outlaw and Jackal-Moa. You got to stitch those two together, and then beyond that to the White Sands Missile Range. And then you have a training range that I think is maybe unmatched, maybe in CONUS, obviously in Alaska, that's
And
big.
I
I don't know
think
if Senator Sullivan's here. He likes to talk about that.
It still has great value because right now in order to do some of that long-range training, we're out in the whiskey area. So we're out just over the oceans, which obviously limits us from geography. So getting together the multi-domain exercises to figure out where we're short and where we don't want to do it synthetically, we actually want to do it in the physical space, it still
Are the
is valuable.
conversations with the FAA happening?
Those are going to need to be key, but we need to get together with the Army and the other services and actually ask the FAA exactly what we need to ensure that we can do that. Not ask for the moon, but what's practical.
So you've had no conversations with the FAA about this?
Not at the joint level. At the Air Force level, we have, but we really want to stitch that together with the other joint force. And
Okay, could you get me an update on this in
We'll
a
do
few
that,
months?
Senator. Yeah, we'll do that, Senator.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, Senator Kelly. Senator Kramer.